Hi, welcome to the Alamo Drafthouse New Mission. This is a restored 2,800 seat, originally 2,800 seat movie palace in the heart of San Francisco's Mission District. Alamo spent about 4 years restoring this to its 1932 glory. What we're walking through right now is the entryway, and the lobby we're about to walk into when this door opens. We're the site of the original theater, which was a Nickelodeon built in 1912 called the Idle Hour, which is an excellent name for a theater. Um, so in 1916, they basically built an entire theater behind it, and then in the early 30s, um, they added two balconies and up the seating to 2,800. And we restored it. These are all the original flourishes. Like the carpet sample is a copy of the original carpet that we got our hands on, and all the paint matches the original paint. So we're going to go into the big room, our big main room right now, which seats 326 people. And unfortunately, it looks like there's a movie in progress, but luckily I do have a bunch of pictures to show you of what this awesome room is. So that's our big room. This is where we hold all of our premieres and revivals and stuff. It's equipped for 35 millimeter. We've had a lot of great guests in here. Here's when Chris Columbus came for a screening of Mrs. Doubtfire, and here's when we had Chris Columbus again, who is a local for Gremlins. We also were proud to host the premiere of the restoration of Phil Kaufman's The Wanderers with Phil Kaufman in person, and semi-local John Waters was on hand for the restoration of Multiple Maniacs, which was super fun. So leaving this movie be and letting people watch the movie without a cell phone, taking pictures of them, we go back to the lobby here. So like I said, all these colors were copies of the original, and its original incarnation, the New Mission, was a third-run house where kind of like family movies and exploitation movies just played out forever. It was just, didn't really even have newspaper ads, it was just sort of to the whims of the neighborhood. Here's our wall of historical pictures of the New Mission. So it closed in 1994, and it had an ignoble existence as a futon shop for the next few years until it fell into further disrepair. And Alamo came on board in 2012 with our project, and we opened in 2015. This is our bar, Bear versus Bull. It's built in the old projection booth of the theater, and it's really dark in here all the time. This is what it looks like when there's light, but it's never that bright in there. It's great. It is a good place for conversation after movies, or before or during if you don't like your movie. These are the steps, and I apologize for taking this video like a dad on vacation with bad lighting and holding the camera vertically. I'm sorry. I'll do better next time. Andy will buy me a camera crew for the next one. Up here we have some pinball machines we just put in that are pretty fun. We have a bunch of pinball maniacs on staff who made sure. I'm told these are very rare machines, so that's cool. It's just more kind of like landing lobby area that we use for film festivals and stuff. So we saw the main auditorium. We have 5 altogether. So that we have the giant one that seats 324. Then we have 3 50-seat theaters and 1 100-seat theater. We can peek into one of the small ones a little bit right now because the movie isn't on. But it's, very comfortable. A good place to see a movie the second week of its release. So there's 3 theaters that size, and then up to your left here is our 100-seat theater, which is definitely the nicest theater in the building, which you can see there. We had Steven Soderbergh come hang out and do a Q&A with Aaron Brockovich a few months ago, and he requested to be in that theater because it's like the most fun hangout theater. And then we'll continue on our dark and vertical tour for a minute. That's another micro. It is eerily dead in the theater at this time on a early Wednesday afternoon. And then this is a more landing space we have. The whole building is gigantic. It's like 35,000 square feet. And it was just kind of sitting there hidden because it's all so far back from the street. And that's me. And here's me.
Hello, Winchester. Thank you so much for joining me here in the walk-in cooler of the Alamo Drafthouse New Mission. And thanks for coming out tonight to watch Drinking Buddies, which is a movie that I really love, and it's kind of an interesting punctuation mark in independent cinema in the 21st century. So Drinking Buddies is the 13th movie by a guy named Joe Swanberg. He was only 32 when he made it. And to repeat a point I just made, this was his 13th movie. So Joe is part of a generation of filmmakers like the Duplass brothers and Lena Dunham and Andrew Bujalski who cut their teeth making low-budget movies with their friends about things that are going on in their lives and relationship problems and just sort of modern anxieties to young people in America. And a lot of that filmmaking was made possible because of the proliferation of low-cost digital video and the internet. And because of the internet, all these filmmakers kind of learned of each other's work really early on and started collaborating in movies. And it's also really based in more a film festival, like the movies played at film festivals and at video on demand more than really traditional theaters. So it came to be called mumblecore, which is a derisive thing at the time, but I think a lot of the filmmakers now kind of hold on to as a badge of honor due to the kind of awesome, huge work they've all done since coming up through kind of South by Southwest in the late 2000s. So Drinking Buddies was Joe Swanberg's first movie with like real movie stars. So you have Anna Kendrick, you have Jake Johnson, you have Olivia Wilde, and Ron Livingston. And the way the movie is made is it's based on a 5-page outline that the cast and the filmmakers all just got sort of like worked on together to figure out what the most natural beats for the story were. It gives the movie a really lived-in, honest feel. Like you feel like you're kind of eavesdropping on friends or co-workers or family members. It's a really kind of refreshing world to spend some time in because it looks like your life, but it has really attractive movie stars in it. And wouldn't we all have better lives like that? So thanks a lot for coming out to Film Club. Thanks to Andy for asking me to do this. Tip your hardworking wait staff, and I don't know your projectionist's name, but I'm sure he's doing a hell of a job there. So thanks to your projectionist, and look me up when you're in San Francisco. Thank you.